Hello, my name is Ali and welcome to my channel. We are back with Caller X Malice Sasazuka's round. Let's go.
So what's this about Akito? Do you know where he is? I can't say that I do, but I can say that I don't. What does that even mean? Akito Sera is with Adonis.
Kazuki's eyes widened to Sasazuka's statement. A suffocating silence ensued.
Huh? What are you talking about?
When he finally spoke up again, it pained me to see Kazuki's face try to force itself into a smile.
Adonis? You mean that Adonis? The X-Day guys? Why? Akito Sera is a member of Adonis and is currently suspected of being involved in the string of incidents.
But Akito is missing, right?
Publicly, yes. He'd be reported as a wanted criminal if he wasn't a minor. I don't get you. What are you talking about? Why would Akito be a suspect? You remember talking about his little sister. Little sister? Akito's an only child. He doesn't have a sister. I knew it. He didn't tell you anything.
Sasazuka glanced over at me. I quietly nodded in return.
This is going to take a while.
Every time Sasazuka brought up something new about Akito Sera, Kazuki continued to express his disbelief. Soon he became quiet and looked downward, devoid of any semblance of emotion. Sasazuka continued to lay out the facts, establishing his claims as the hard truth. As for me, all I could do was sit next to Kazuki and pat him on the shoulder from time to time. I found it almost unbearable to sit there and watch as Kazuki was tormented and had his world shattered.
Well, that's it. I understand that you don't want to believe it, but those are the facts. Tomorrow, they're going to bring you in as a person of interest. So for that, stop it.
Kazuki?
Akito didn't do anything wrong. Even if he did cause one of the incidents, he must have had a reason for it. Like with his little sister. He's kind at heart, so he must not have had a choice. He committed homicide. Ugh. So, as long as you have a reason, anything goes. Stop talking like an immature brat. Or what? Are you going to go and proclaim his innocence at your interrogation tomorrow? That he must have had a reason for killing? You pull a stunt like that, and you might end up charged as an accessory. Then they'll detain you as an accomplice. I didn't do anything like that! What exactly do you think the police are going to do when you start acting suspicious? Listen to me, little brother. You can't run away from reality anymore. You know exactly how much influence the X-Day incidents have over society and the police force right now. Even so, it hasn't been proven that Akito is a murderer yet. That's true for the time being. Make no mistake, he's the prime suspect here. You don't get to decide that. I'll still believe in Akito. He could never do something like that. He wouldn't murder people.
Kazuki.
Lady, say something. So you also think Akito did it? Are you suspecting him too?
That's...
Answer me!
Kazuki pleaded to me while on the verge of tears. We are going to be honest. Of course we are. I mean, that would be cruel if we were wishy-washy. I'm sorry. As a police officer, considering Akito's current situation, I can't say that he's definitely innocent. I don't want to believe it either, but if it's not true, then I want him to turn himself in and explain himself. If he doesn't at this rate, his position will just continue to look worse and worse.
Lady. She's right. At the very least, Akito is the primary suspect in a homicide. If he is innocent, he'll have to show it. I need your testimony for that to happen. Spouting your disbelief and crying isn't going to save or convince anyone. Sasazuka's words made Kazuki look downward. Either way, the interview is going to happen. The one interrogating you tomorrow is the Division 1 Section Chief. If you spout any careless lies, he'll see right through them, so just tell him the truth. And don't start getting all hot-headed. You might as well tattoo suspect on your forehead if you're going to pull a stunt like that. What about the right to remain silent? That's a naive solution a kid would think of. Do you know something that you don't want the police to know? If there's anything that'll be disadvantageous to Akito Sera, you'd better say it now. Unless you want to be viewed as an accomplice. Of course not. I taunt you a little, and you react like this. There's no way in hell you'll stay silent. Ugh.
Kazuki, please listen to Sasazuka. The people of Division 1 are very tough. You have to stay calm no matter what. If not, it'll be bad for you and Akito. That's the point Sasazuka's trying to make. So please. Kazuki.
Fine. Doing that will be good for Akito, right? So I'll be calm. I'll do what I can.
Kazuki mumbled that while trying to resist making a pained expression.
I might as well tell you this.
Huh? Sasazuka took out his cell phone and made a quick call.
It's me. Come on up.
He then hung up and put his cell phone away. Was that Okazuki?
Yeah, I thought we might as well get it done quickly.
I hope Kazuki isn't overwhelmed from so many things happening. Ding dong. I'll get it. Hi.
Good evening. Sorry to bother you.
Not at all. Come on in. Okazuki was displaying his trademark smile. I beckoned him to come and join all of us in the living room.
Good evening, lady's little brother. I'm Okazuki. Nice to meet you. He's also a cop?
Not hiding his wariness as he looks at me, I nodded slightly. Okazuki is an SP. He'll be protecting you right now.
SP? Like those...
Kazuki must have been thinking of the bodyguards from TV shows. The general public viewed the SP as larger-than-life figures.
Right now, the chance of you being in danger is low, but there is always a chance. And if I'm protecting you, then your sister can rest assured. I don't need to be protected. That's not a decision you get to make. Let's say Akito is being blackmailed by Adonis to do what they want. They might use you as a leverage to get what they want. As long as we're up against Adonis, we need to take every precaution. So shut up and let the adults work. That's the only way to minimize the damage. Whatever.
Kazuki bit his lip in response and proceeded to stand up. Kazuki?
I'm going to my room. We're done here, right? Just leave me alone.
Kazuki.
It's okay, lady. Leave your little brother to me.
Oh, Kazuki.
I don't mind people like him. He's a good kid.
I feel bad, so bad for Kazuki. I mean, think about it. Someone who's like a best friend to you, you find out ends up being like a terrorist. You know, that's heartbreaking. And he's still like only 18 years old. So it's not like, you know, he's still young. Breaks my heart. After saying that, Okazuki follows Kazuki. Okazuki follows Kazuki and leaves the living room. That's a crazy sentence.
Little brother, it's Okazuki. Let's talk man to man. Come on, answer me.
I think that'll have the opposite effect.
Just leave it to him. You know how persistent he is.
After he said that, Sasazuka also stood up.
I'm going back for now. I'll be back tomorrow morning.
Oh, I'll walk you downstairs.
It's pretty cold.
Yes. It was very cold outside. The streetlights that shone on the ground gave off an eerie vibe to me. I couldn't bring myself to say anything and just stared glumly at Sasazuka's back.
Unlike you, I get sick really easily.
Yeah.
You're agreeing to it?
Huh?
No, nothing.
I tossed off an empty answer, and Sasazuka turned to face me while wearing an odd look. Usually, he would just turn his back on me once his business was done, but today, he'd stopped right there.
Say, is your brain working right?
Probably.
Probably? You're completely out of it. You're looking real ugly right now. Do you understand that?
No, I can't see my own face.
Don't respond to that seriously. You're not only breaking your brother's spirit, but your own too. Your own too? Wow, your own too. Why did I say that? What's gotten you so worried? All I can tell you is that you're doing everything that's possible right now. Just ignore the stuff that can't be helped. And if you're still worried, then tell me. I'll at least hear you out.
He said that with a frown, but those words felt kind to me. But my lips were still sealed for some reason. My problems were so large that I didn't even know where to start. I'm sorry.
For what? I don't understand you.
I'll be all right.
You don't look all right.
I managed to wring those words out, but he immediately shut me down and cut off my escape route. I hung my head because I was afraid of looking into Sasazuka's eyes. Those eyes would expose all of my weaknesses, and I feared it.
Stupid cat. Pooch. You're ignoring me now. You got a lot of guts.
My lips quivered. Even if I wanted to answer, if I said anything now, it would all be over. Everything that I was trying to hold in would just come flooding out in a torrent. And yet...
Lady?
He called my name, and the heat that was welling up behind my eyes overflowed. Drops fell onto the pavement.
Look up at me, stupid.
His hands reached out to me, and I jumped back as a reflex, but Sasazuka didn't allow me to. Is he gonna be sweet boy? Aww. So cute.
What are you crying for?
I'm sorry.
I didn't ask for an apology. Don't cry in front of me.
I don't know what to do. He held my face between his hands and didn't let me look away. The tears continued to rain down, and they did not stop.
I thought you didn't really cry. And I acknowledged you for that, because you had guts. And now you're crying? Did something even worse happen?
I don't know, but they just won't stop. I had disappointed him, but that emotion just caused more tears. And yet... He smoochied! The feeling of lips touching me caused my eyes to go open wide in disbelief. Why? Oh my gosh, he's so cute. My body stiffened up like a rock. Where his lips touched, it started to heat up, and I couldn't feel anything else.
You have me.
The sight of Sasazuka filling my eyes made me feel like I'd fallen into some dreamlike haze.
You're my partner. That means you're not alone. Why are you worried when I'm with you? Go on. Explain yourself, stupid.
Sasazuka? His rough fingers wiped the sides of my face. My tears had already stopped. I'm going to let you guys go here. I hope you are enjoying, and I'll see you in the next one.